It's the dynamic duo that we never knew we wanted.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Mastermind creations, GRAVUS and EBRIUS. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing those names right, but I don't care. So here we are, and there they are. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have some nice lively images there of Brawn and Guzzle. There are their names: Demolitions, Ground Assault on this side of the box, EBRIUS, GRAVUS. On the other side of the box, EBRIUS, GRAVUS. On the bottom, warning, don't eat anything in this box, that could be very bad for you. On the top, pictures, things, stuff. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. They do this, that, the other, things, stuff, and things. And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is collector's cards for both characters. You have a nice image there on the front, and text specs on the back. If that interests you, hooray for cards. Then moving right along, here we have GRAVUS and EBRIUS, and this is Mastermind's take on IDW Brawn and Guzzle, comic book Brawn and Guzzle. And a nice little duo here. As you can see, they are just recolors, remolds of each other. But still pretty cool. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at Brawn. We'll take a look at Brawn first. As always, cat hair not included. Get out of here. But here we have a Brawn. You get some nice metallic blue for the windshield here. Get some gold for the headlights. A little bit silver there for the front grille. Also got some silver there as well. Get the little treads with some bits picked out in a gunmetal gray. You can see the back there. Got some taillights. Some more treads. They don't roll or anything, there are no little wheels, so he doesn't roll. You can slide him, you can slide, you can do all kinds of sliding, but there's no actual rolling going on. But, yeah, and as far as articulation, since these are his robot mode legs, we do have some up and downward movement there, so if you kind of want to angle things up a little bit more, and angle that however you wish, totally up to you. As always, your toy, do what you want with it. But there is Brawn, and we'll take a look at Guzzle here. You can see he's got the big cannon right there, which can move up and down. Again, we can see all the different detailing here. That is Guzzle. You got the same treads going on. And there you go. Again, he can slide, 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 slide. He can do all kinds of sliding. So there you have that. And for comparison, here they are with Mastermind's Rodimus. Just so you can get a sense of how they scale. And how do they scale with Siege? Here it is with Siege Voyager Prime. So, there you go. Now, as far as accessories go, they just include their little handguns here, and they both come with the same gun here. And so just done in a dark gray plastic. And you can store them right on top of their alt modes. You have a port right here for Guzzle, and a port right up here for Brawn. There you go. They have their weapon storage. Hooray for storage! So that is basically it for the alt modes. What you see is what you get. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Hey! Woo! Double spin. So we're going to transform Brawn. We're going to move Guzzle out of the way. We'll remove the weapon, put that off to the side, and we shall begin. So the first thing you want to do here is you want to unpeg this whole back section here. See, it pegs in to his legs. You also have a clip that goes right up in there. So once you do that, we can then straighten out his legs, just straighten everything out, bring the legs down. You want to rotate them forward like so. And then we're going to open up these panels here, which will allow us to take this tread and swing it in, and then close that back up, open up the foot, and there you have a leg all done. Second pass is just like the first. Open it up, swing it around, close all that back up, close that back up, open up the feet, and there you have the legs all done. So now we move on to the upper body. So we're going to untab this section here, just tabs into the side right there, and then we just pull out the arm like so. The shoulder pad just swings down. Untab, unclip, bring the arm up, bring that shoulder pad down. And then we're going to take these sections here, which are going to be the sides of his chest, and they just rotate down like so, and like so. You can bring his arms down. We'll finish those up later. And then we take this section here, and we just bring this down, and blah, 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 my tongue stops working. Right there is his head. And we just pull his head up, which in turn will make the backpack shift downward, like so. And that reveals the head. And then we just take this, you can see it's on multiple hinges, and we just collapse this up like so, and get that in. And then this hinge here, you have to just kind of push that in, and get that all situated. And I think that's correct, is it? Yep, because yeah, that's how you want all that sitting up in there. And there you go. So, last thing we gotta do is finish up his arms here. So we're just going to untab these panels here on either side. Get that tread out of the way. Yeah, open that up like so. Swing that out. Flip out his hands. I'm going to take the tread and just rotate it in like so, and then just collapse this up like that. And now these tabs will plug in right here for robot mode. So just make sure you have that lined up. Tab it on the one side, tab it on the other side, rotate, so everything's oriented properly. And there you go. Second fast, just like the fast. So, open that up. Open, 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 open. Thank you. Get that out. Swing that in. Flip out the hand. Collapse that up. Tab, tab, rotate. And there you go. There you have Brawn in his robot mode. And he's a beefy, brawny fella if I've ever seen one. I like him. I like the look of him. Let's get him close here so we can take a look at his chest. That is noggin. There's the noggin. You can see some nice silver there for the face, blue for the eyes. That's a nice brawny head sculpt. Got some little bits of silver there. His big old beefy chest. His big old beefy arms. His big old beefy legs. His big old feet. You can see he kind of has like a turtle shell on his back going on there. He could be a Ninja Turtle tonight. You can see how all that works out there. All in all, I do quite like the look of him. Not 100% accurate, but still, I like the look of him. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. So you get your wiggly-waggly, wiggly-waggly. You can look up a little bit, look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360, and this is one thing that annoys me about this figure. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out, and obviously that shoulder pad will move out of the way to accommodate. You do have bicep rotation. You do have a double-jointed elbow here. You have good range of movements. You do have nothing at the wrist, unfortunately. The wrists do not rotate, but you do have articulated fingers here. The thumb is on a ball joint at the base, and each finger is just on a single hinge at the base, but you do have individual finger posability there. One thing that does annoy me is that these chest pieces, unless I'm doing something wrong, these chest pieces don't seem to actually lock in, so when you're trying to move his arms around, you'll kind of move his chest with it, which can get a little annoying. This one kind of stays put, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's one thing that bugs me about this. I wish his pecs stayed in place. I don't want the dancing pecs. I don't want it. It's kind of, you know, hey, maybe in keeping with Brawn's character, make his pecs bounce or something. I don't know, but I wish they locked. I just wish they locked. But anyway, moving on. He has waist rotation as well as a nice ab crunch going on there. As far as legs, they can move forward that far, back, about that far before the turtle shell gets in the way. Outward. He can do the full splits. He's got thigh rotation. He's got 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. And the feet, the toes, they can move up, they can move down, as well as the heel can also move up and move down if you need it to support poses. And you have your ankle tiltage. So now let's bring in Guzzle, and his transformation is pretty much exactly the same. The only thing you're doing differently with Guzzle here is just taking the cannon and just collapsing that in. and that's it. Otherwise, everything else is exactly the same, so we're just going to do this real quick off camera. Boom! Here we have Guzzle, and I love him. I love him so much. Look at him. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at his head sculpt, and I love his face. It's just so expressive. It just has a lot of personality to it, and I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, some nice paintwork there on the face. You can see all the details here on his body. Obviously a lot of things we recognize from Brawn here, since they do share quite a few parts. But although still pretty cool. This mold is definitely made more for Guzzle than it was for Brawn, but still cool nonetheless. Articulation is exactly the same, so I'm not going to go over it again. He has that same annoying thing where his pecs don't lock. I wish they locked, but oh well, it is what it is. But there you have Guzzle. There you have Brawn. And of course we can give them their weapons, and you can still store them on their backs if you want to. Those ports are still right there and accessible, so you can store the weapons on their backs if you wish. But of course, we're going to give them their weapons. And I just go right into their hand. Just gonna get their thumb. Everything's situated properly here. And which I don't have. Come on. They never want to cooperate with me when the camera's on. They never want to. Never want to. There you go. And they hold them not totally securely, but it is what it is. But you know, there's no tab or anything. It just sits in their hand. Get things doesn't quite work. That didn't quite work. There you go. That's a little bit better. Kind of get it right there in the little open spot right there, in like the back of their fingers. That's pretty much where it has to go for it to actually stay put. So there you go. You can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. You can do all kinds of pew pewing and bang banging. And we'll try to get Guzzles into his hand with maximum effort and minimal results. Come on. Come on, Guzzman. There we go. Hey, pew pew bang bang, pew pew. Yeah, they don't hold the weapons too well. They don't hold the weapons entirely securely, but hey, you can still get them in their hands. But there you have that. And the pecs. I don't like the pecs. One thing I don't like about these guys, but there you go. Now, Guzzle does come with one extra accessory. He comes with an optional face here. With the eyes a little bit more small, a little bit more narrow. And the heads are easy enough to swap. Just a screw in the back of the head. Just undo the screw, take the head apart, put the new face on. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm never going to swap the faces because I like this one so much more. Because, like I said, it's so much more expressive. I will never use this face. But hey, you have the option. As always, options are good. And one more thing to show off with these two, there is a gimmick that they both have, and basically you can jazz them. They're both made to be ripped in half. You can just there you go. That is an actual gimmick, and yes, if you want to, you can swap the lower bodies around. Why would you want to? I don't know, but yeah, you can. But yeah, that's a thing you can do. Oh man. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here they are with Mastermind's Rodimus. And how does it scale with Siege? Here they are with Voyager Prime. So there you go. So there you have a Brawn and a Guzzle. And yeah, some nicely done figures here from Mastermind. Definitely some solid, sturdy toys. Quality-wise, these guys are great. My only problems with the figures is I have two problems with the figures. One, they don't hold their guns too well. And two, I wish their pecs locked into place. The floating pecs just kind of bug me. So some room for improvement, but overall, though, I'm still pretty happy with them. So there you go. Now, if you would like this or any of Mastermind Creations' other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Mastermind creations, Gravus and Ebrrius. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Listen, Rodimus, I gotta tell you, I don't like Megatron being on this ship. I mean, he slaps an Autobot insignia on him and now all of a sudden I have to trust him? Listen to me, Brawn. I'm the captain of this ship. Co-captain! Co-captain of this ship. And you can trust me, nothing is going to happen. Yeah, well, I don't think it's going to be so easy for anyone to trust him. He's my best friend! Not really, but he just won't let go of me. Ah! Someone please shoot me in the shoulder.